Hi, I'm Debbie Barnett, and before watching tonight's episode, please watch this short video on the new American Mahjong Rules app. Thank you for watching.
Welcome to Mahjpedia, proudly presented by MahjCon, the pioneering app that provides comprehensive information on American Mahjong rules, strategies, fun facts and much more. Sign up for a 3-day free trial so you can explore the app. Download the app from the Google Play or App Store. Or pause the video and scan the QR code to take you directly to the app. Watch the entire How to Use Mahjpedia video to learn more. With Mahjpedia by your side, you'll never have to worry again about a disagreement around the Mahjong table. And you'll always feel confident when a student asks a question about rules. Mahjpedia, always at your fingertips, up to date and easy to use. Thank you for watching and for supporting Mahjpedia, brought to you by MahjCon.
Welcome everybody to Wednesday night skill building. Hello everybody watching from YouTube and those that join me from Zoom. I'm Debbie Barnett, and Wednesday night is all about building your skills. And we do this at I Love Maj, which is a really great platform to learn the card and practice against bots. If you're interested in trying it out, I am an affiliate and they give 1 extra week free trial. So instead of 2, you get 3. And in the video description, pretty much on almost every skill building video on YouTube, or when this is uploaded tomorrow or the next day, it will be there as well. There's a link. You can go directly to that link to sign up at I Love Maj. This exercise room is a great place to come and strengthen your skills and learn the card. And we're all going to have to learn the new card very soon. So this is going to be a place I'm going to be hanging out quite a bit because I have to really learn the card quickly, as you can imagine. And, you know, the game Launchpad is where you play with bots, schedule a game with friends. You can play now online with players, but you don't have a way to know what level they are. So I prefer to play with bots or play at a personal table, which you can create one and then they can search for you and find you, or you can actually schedule a game. And all of these have a how-to video, so you could learn how to do all of these features. They have some great videos up here, lots of really good stuff on this site too. All right, so we're going to start with playing with bots, and I am going to play an official game which records all of your stats, and I like to know how many games I win and lose. And you can even, if you're trying to make every hand on the card, it keeps track of all that. So you can easily go back and do your little dot if you do your dot challenge, which I like to do. And if you don't want to, and you just want to come in and play for fun, you just click on just for fun. And there is even in practice mode. It's a little different when you're in practice mode because you can't, I believe you don't actually see, I think there's a discard counter, but you don't actually see the tiles discarded. But try it out so you can see what it's like. And there is a learn more button. So we're going to go ahead and launch the game. And the way this works for those that are new, I'm going to say I'm not open to live games, or somebody's going to invite me to their table and I'm going to get bumped out of the game I'm playing. The way this works is I talk through the hands, forming them from the beginning, each Charleston pass, and then through the different stages of the game. So we're going to start with the level 2 bot, which is where actually we're not going to just start. We're going to stay here. They're pretty competitive, and they're not as competitive as the advanced bots, level 3. And it's been working out great with this intermediate level. The beginner level is usually, it's very much like a beginner player. So they may do things that you wouldn't normally see an intermediate or an advanced player do, such as maybe passing a pair or passing flowers during the Charleston, things like that. I am going to leave the timer off, but the timer mimics how long you take to make a decision when a tile is discarded. So that's what that does. That will help you time yourself. And even if you run out of time, there's a pause button. So you never really have to worry too much about it, but it's just a good way to learn how quickly you make decisions and to work from 10 seconds down to 4. That's what we want to have, a 4 seconds or less. All righty. Now here we go with our very first game. And I do have some newer players here tonight, so I will be talking through this probably in a little bit more detail. The ladies that are here every week, you're going to hear that again. All right, I sort by suit, and that's the way I've always sorted it, just to get it nice and tidy. And I typically put my Winds and Dragons down to the right. But I find it interesting already that I see that I have NEW, which is almost news. So I'm going to take a look and see what we got going on here. All right, so now I've sorted by suit, and I don't have any multiples of anything. I like to start out and build my hand from multiples, because that is a strength. When you have more than one of a tile, it's a strength. And so in this case, I have none. And what I typically will do is put them in odds and evens to see if that helps with any clarity, to see where I might want to go. Well, clearly I have many more odds than I do the even tiles. And if I start out at the 2023 section, even though I don't have any soaps right now, you know, I do have, this is interesting to me, the NEW. I don't know, maybe 2023 might come in with something. If I get twos, if I get a soap, you never know. I can certainly keep track of it for a little bit. What I'm going to do right now is just collect tiles for all different possibilities. I'm not going to pick, you know, some instructors do teach, pick one category, stick there, and that's it. It is difficult to start and learn one way and then change. So I believe that the brain has amazing abilities to learn the right way, even if it's a little more challenging. So I like to keep track of more than one thing, because the Charleston has proven over and over again to me to have things change so drastically. And if I lock into one thing, I'm going to lose those opportunities, and I'm not going to even see the opportunities, never mind lose them. So let's just say I kept that for now. And I also, very neatly right here, I have 3 threes, which like numbers, right? Right there, 3 threes. I also have a little bit of the addition hand with the 6, which is one of the even numbers. But I also have a lot of 3, 6, 9 stuff going on here. I have a good amount of 3, 6, 9. And then I also have little potential. I do love this hand. I go to it a lot. I don't know why, but I do. The bottom concealed Winds and Dragons hand, because that's another place where I could see if about collecting the new, you know, the wind tiles if I wanted to. Now there are other things I could pick at and keep and all that. But for me, I'm very happy with this collection right here. And just to see what starts coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get rid of the red, the 8 dot, and the 1 crack. Those are my choice of what I would end up getting rid of right now. So let's see what comes in. Okay, now I got another 3 crack and another 9 crack. Now this is going to really make me pay more attention to 3, 6, 9. Now I have some multiples. And 3, 6, 9 has just gotten a whole lot stronger. So I'm not going to worry about a hand yet. I'm not going to be like, what hand am I playing? And that's one of the things that a lot of times my beginner students say, what hand am I playing? What line? No, we're not playing a line yet. We're collecting tiles. That's all we're doing right now is collecting tiles. At some point, when we run out of discards in the category or categories that we're collecting, we're going to have to break it down even further. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of totally abandoning the wind category right now based on what I got in. And I'm going to pass this here for my first across. Now I got another 3 and a 1 crack, which I gave away in the first pass. It's also good when you start to learn what you give and what you get and can figure out whether there's more than one tile going around. So now I am going to get rid of the 1 crack, the 8 bam, and I'll get rid of the north. Doesn't matter, northeast, whatever. If somebody's collecting wins, they're going to get 3 from me somewhere. They're going to end up somewhere. Okay, let's see what happens here. All right, so now I have a red, but the red does not work out with this grouping here this year. So that's not going to do me much good. And I'm too far away to consider any other possibility. There's only one other hand that has the opposite dragons from the first Kong and the last Kong. Not good enough for me to keep at this point. Really, it looks like I'm kind of working toward a direction right here, but I'm not going to make that decision yet because, again, things can change. So we'll just wait and see what happens, because like numbers with 3s is also still a very viable option. So I'm going to continue the Charleston. Rule of thumb, you continue if you have 3 tiles to pass. If you're so fortunate enough to get in tiles towards your hand and you have to, give something up on that next pass, you take a tile from a pung that you have set to call, and then you can always call it when it goes out, because when you're that well set, chances are somebody's going to throw that tile early and you're going to be able to call it.
Second Charleston.
So I'm going to do this. And I've got a 5, a 7, and a green here. And, I could be thinking 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, but I gave the 1 crack away. Never thought that these would come in. And at this point, I have to do a must across. So I don't want to give up those 3s right now. So I'm not going to go there, but I was thinking 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, the first hand. I'm not going to go there. I got a lot going on already. Oh, another green came in. I'll move that there just in case.
Courtesy
See what
pass.
happens here. Oh, I got the 1 back. Isn't that interesting? It could have been a happening hand. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 in cracks, but I'm not going to think about it now. Let's see. I think I'm going to do these 3 here. Let's see what I get back. I'll keep that 1 just in case. I got a 9 back. Interesting, but I don't need 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 would only need 2, but I need that there. So I've got 3, 6, 9 right here, very pretty with the flower, and I've got that in 1 suit. So there is a hand now that has formed. I don't have to yet commit to it, but it looks like that's the hand that's going to be happening unless I start getting a lot of jokers, more 3s, and it might change to the 3rd hand from the bottom, but we'll see. Now I'm east. My computer, I have to fix something with the resolution, but it does say east under my picture here. You guys probably can't see it. I'm going to start getting rid of the green. Those came in, went out, came in, went out. I don't think anybody is using them, but nonetheless, I'm going to get that out. I like to get out the freshest tiles that I can. And the red came in and went out. The 1 came in and went out. So these, all 3 are pretty much even playing field. And what I mean by I'd like to get out the tiles when they're the freshest possible. It's when you don't see them on the discard table, when you don't see them on the table already, that means they need to get out. You don't want to hold tiles back because you'll sabotage your making your hand. The earlier you get tiles out, the harder it is for other people to call them. I see that happen with me all the time. I watch my tiles going out and I don't have jokers and I can't call.
Green. 8 bam.
So now
Green.
this is the beginning. We're going to break this up into 3 for the first third, second third, and the last third. So we're going to do beginning, middle, and end game based on 33 tiles per phase. So the begin game is 33. The middle game is there'll be 66 left, and then the end game there'll be 33 left. In the beginning game, you just get tiles out that you don't see out there quickly, then duplicate them when you don't have any fresh ones, and you can just go quickly. That's the time of the game that you can play pretty quickly because you've already know what you're collecting, what you need to pay attention to.
So.
And another red. Wouldn't it have been nice if, well, I can't cry over spilt milk, but I'm going to do the 1 here instead of the reds because I do like to keep multiple tiles. I don't think anybody's playing them, but if they're not joker bait item, which would be a passing discarding a pair, one of a pair, and somebody else calling and just exposing, and then you're able to grab the joker up there if they put a joker up. I don't think it's going to be the case with these reds because they went around the Charleston and I got them back. Nonetheless, that means they are safer than the 1 crack.
1 crack.
A little bit
1
safer,
crack.
so I'll get that out.
9 bam. So.
Now we have a 9. Ooh, I wonder if I should keep this and think about the bottom concealed hand as well. Why not? Now I can get the reds out because I want to keep all the rest of it.
Red. 6 crack.
And there's a 6 crack. So hand number 2, if I'm thinking about that 3, 6, 9 all in one suit, I got to keep an eye out for that 6 crack. I'll have 2 more chances to get it on my own unless I'm set for Mahjong to call it. So I can't call it now.
8 dot. Flower. 5 dot. 5 crack. 7 crack.
Just continue to get out the tiles. And okay, so there's a 3.
Red.
Again, now I'm
Red.
going to be running out of discards soon. And that's
Yes.
when we have to make our
8
decision.
crack. West. 4 crack. 8 crack. 7 crack.
Okay, now we have to make a decision. All right, so right now I can call a flower with the jokers if I want. We're going to talk about that in a minute. I can call the 3 crack. I can call the 9 crack. The dangerous part of this hand is if someone else discards those 6 cracks before I am set to Mahjong, that hand's going to go belly up. So I need a backup. I need another hand that might work out well. So if I look at the 3rd hand from the bottom, I don't need all those 3s, but I'm still in the same position because I need a pair of 6s. So that's a little challenging as well. We do have, let's see, let's count up like numbers here and see what we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 2 jokers, 9 toward like numbers with 3s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with the 2nd hand. And then, oh, wow. I mean, that bottom concealed hand, 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9 is lovely. And I just have all of this. I have the most towards that hand, I need a 6 dot there. Ooh, that is challenging. Well, I know there's a lot of risk takers that watch from YouTube, and they say go for it. And my husband, I don't know if my husband is in. Are you on? If you're on, what do you think? Should I go for it? Should I go for the bottom concealed hand? Now, if I do go for the bottom concealed hand, you know, there are things I can switch out. I can switch out. I mean, there are other hands I can play with the 3s as well. Yeah, my husband's saying go for the gold for the concealed. You know, it's a game and it's fun to try it. Why not try it? So and if I get the 6 crack in, then I might change directions. Probably will change directions. But let's try it. Let's go for it. So right now, here are the hands that I'm thinking of. Bottom concealed hand 369 category. The second line under 369, flowers 369. And if I get the 6 crack, I'm sitting pretty with that. So I'm going to give up those 3s. Oh my God, here we go.
3 bam, 5 dot, east, 8 dot.
Okay, well, I don't need that. And I'll get the 3 out because 2 greens have already gone out. And I know they went around the Charleston. If somebody needs 3 bams, I'm going to make their hand a little harder to get. So I'm going to get
3
that
bam,
out.
2 bam, east, east, north, 6 crack,
Second 6
West.
crack.
2 dot, 5 crack,
I have 1
8
more
bam,
shot at getting
6
it.
bam, call, 4 bam.
All right, we have a 6 bam joker exchange. Always look around the table so you don't miss your joker
4 dot,
exchanges.
joker swap, 6
Oh,
bam,
somebody got it before me.
east, west,
All right, there's a 6 dot. And look at this hand. It is looking
Green.
pretty.
2 bam, 2 dot, 2 bam,
Oh my God, would you believe it? I think Wednesday night should be called something else. It should be called Challenge Debbie Night or something. Oh, I don't know, because now here's I was going to talk about this earlier, but I might as well talk about it right now. You know, I can call the flower, the 3, and the 9, right? Now, if I play 3, 6, 9, I have to get rid of one of the 6s, which I was hoping to get until my hand started coming in so nicely for 3, 6, 9 concealed hand. If I were to play this hand, I have to put up 2 jokers with a flower. And I don't like to do that because they are a prime target for joker replacement because they are so needed in so many hands. There are lots of kongs of flowers on this card. So I don't want to do that. So I am thinking I'm going to do this hand. I've got so much of it, right? Got so much of it. And I think I have a good chance. And if it doesn't happen, okay, it doesn't happen. But if you come in nicely, it's pretty much, it's fun. All right, so here we go. I'm going to get rid of actually, I think I'll get rid of the 6 first. All right,
6
here
crack,
we go.
2 dot, south,
We got to make this hand.
north, 4 crack, south, 8 dot, 1 dot, call, 4 bam,
Oh, 2 jokers available up there.
south, north, 4 bam, 3 dot,
Okay, so we're now at 41 tiles. We actually entered the middle game at 66 tiles, and I was still able to play a pretty fast pace. because there weren't a lot of exposures up. Once there's a lot of exposures up, it's going to slow the game down a little bit. We will be at the end game when we get to 33 tiles. I don't pay attention to that enough, but I can't call this because it's concealed. So I have to hit ignore.
6 dot.
Don't need that anyway. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and get the flower out, even though I wish somebody else would discard one and someone would call it. Maybe I'll wait one more round. I'll wait
2
one
dot.
more round.
4 crack. 1 bam. 5 dot.
Oh, I got to get it out now. Okay, here goes the flower.
Mahjong.
Oh, I gave Mahjong. All right, so let's talk about that flower discard. Congratulations, Joe. You beat me to it, but my hand was coming in beautifully. I would not hold back that flower because my hand was so well formed. But I get them out by that beginning of that end wall. So definitely by then. Normally, I don't give Mahjong that early with a flower, but Joe was set very nicely, and it happens. So here it is, 369 concealed hand was set to Mahjong, and Joe beat me to it. And then Wes had any like numbers. What I like is it shows the line here, so you can, even though you should try to find it yourself. Any like numbers, line 1, 7s, and consecutive run line 2 for Agata, which is 6, 7, 8. Oh, wow, that one is really didn't come in very good. 6, 7, 8, 9. So poor Agata, she was really not doing good. For those girls that are here new tonight that I met earlier, these bots' names are all play on words. Have fun trying to figure out what they mean. Not too hard, but they're cute. All right, we're going to start again.
First Charleston.
Oh, thank you, Linda. Yeah, it was a good try. I do love going for those concealed hands. All right, let's see what we got. We got some multiples. We've got a pair of flowers, a pair of Norse. We've got a pair of 2s. Woohoo, what are we going to do with this? So we're going to work off of those 2s. Before I consider those wins, I haven't discounted them yet. I want to start out working with the 2s first. Now, with the 2s, 2023 would come to mind, but I don't have any other 2s or 3s or soaps, so it's not going to make me feel all warm and fuzzy. 2, 4, 6, 8 certainly is a possibility. For sure, it's a possibility. But what I like even more than that are my runs that I might form with 1s and 2s. But if I can keep a lot, then I can keep it all and keep the 6, 8. But I can't because I'd have to pass a pair. I'm not going to keep the wins. I have decided. I might keep the red, but any like numbers with 1s would then discount. Let's see. 1 + 1 = 2 is a definite possibility. So I don't think I'm going to keep the red. All right. If I were to get rid of one of the evens in 2, 4, 6, 8, it's going to be the 6 bam. My thinking on that is I'll take my pair and then I'll think of hands under that category that would work with the other numbers. The 6 would work with line 1 with the flowers. But also the 6, 8 would work with a 2, 4, 6, 8 mixed suit run. So that's just what I'm choosing to do. Either one could work or neither could work. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. So I got an East and a West in. I'm still not going to go with those wins. So I'm going to mix this up a bit. Let me see. I don't know. I don't like to pass 2 wins. I think I'm going to break it up even though, and I'm not going to keep this. I'm going to hope something comes in a run family. We'll see. All righty, so I do have a 4. So when I collect my runs, I collect 4 or 5 if I'm looking at the first line numbers that are consecutive. So I would keep the 4. I also will keep the green because the bottom concealed hand is got the matching dragons with it. So I can keep that and I still have tiles to pass. So I'll pass this, I'll pass this, and I'll pass this. And somebody should be collecting wins if they're smart, if they had any to start with. Who knows? Oh God, I'm getting them back. Of course, I have to continue the Charleston.
Second Charleston.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to need some help here with some more tiles. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutive. I have another couple of 1s. I have the 3. I have to break something up. I can't keep it all right now. So I think I'll do, let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay, flowers, 1, 2, 3, 3. I'll keep that 3. Just in case I get a 3 dot, because I know the card pretty well, and that's really a key to getting to be a better player here. Second hand from the bottom under consecutive run, flowers, 1, 2, 3, 3. So I will keep that and I'll get rid of one of these. Okay. I also wouldn't mind keeping the 3, 4 for 1, 2, 3, 4, but that does away with this flower. But let's see. I might keep it anyway in case I get something in a mixed suit run. So I'm going to do this, this, and this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 3. Yep.
Courtesy pass.
Okay. Did I get anything else in that helps me tremendously? 2, 3, 4, 5, or let's see, 2, 3, 4. No, I do not have my 3 suits to be able to utilize my pair. I'm going to go ahead and do 3.
1 bam.
And here we go. So we're just going to see what we get in, whether we get jokers, whether we get more tiles in.
Flower.
Flowers going out right away. Wow. Now I'll keep the 5 because I could make that run 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who knows? Even maybe the first line, 1 through 5. Although those flowers are nice. So, all right, I'm going to just, I do like to get rid of wins early because people do play wins quite a bit this year because there's a lot of those pungs. So I'll get rid of the
West.
wins
6
first.
bam. 5 crack. South.
Okay, we got a 3.
East.
Just going to keep
1 crack.
collecting my tiles until
4
I
crack.
run out of discards and have
6
to make a
bam.
decision.
9 bam. 4 bam.
So there's a 4, something I would like, but can't grab it. No jokers.
5 dot. 3 crack. 9 crack. 8 crack. Call. 2 dot.
Oh, no jokers. Nice jokers, Joe.
6 dot.
Another 3. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we'll just keep collecting.
6 crack. Flower. Green.
There's 1 green.
7 bam.
So I know that there's 2 more chances if I were to go for that bottom concealed hand. And another 2 went out recently. 4 has been out. I was holding that 3 for a possible 1, 2, 3, 3. That almost doesn't make sense at this point based on what I have here. I'm going to get it. Oh, there is a 3 out. Everything is out already. So it doesn't matter at this point.
3 crack. Flower. 1 dot. Flower.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fifth one. Wow. Nutty nut. Okay.
1 dot. 6 dot. 5 dot. 5 bam.
There's a 5 bam. Get the
North.
wind out.
2 crack. 1 dot.
So now I'm in the middle game. Second, third.
Green.
Another green. So that last
8
hand will
bam.
be
Call.
out the
1
door.
bam.
There's a 1 bam. And a red is not out. So that gives me a high alert. Get it out.
Red. Call. 1 crack.
That's why you do it. That proves that you need to get those out right away.
East. 5 dot.
Okay, 2 crack, not out. It sounds fresh to me. Oh, that is out.
2 crack. 1 crack. East. East.
Mm-mm. Well, there's that 1, 2, 3, 3, but I have way too many of the other tiles to worry about
3
that
dot.
now.
Call. South.
Yeah, there's a good reason you want to get those out. Maybe I'll get a joker swap.
West.
I'm not picking them.
Joker swap. West.
Oh, there goes. Okay, there's a 1 bam.
2 dot. 2 dot. 5 crack. North.
A 9 dot. Let's see. So, oh, West could be playing 3, 6, 9. Actually, that's all West can be playing. 3, 6, 9 with the matching 6 cracks in the middle. And let's see how many 6 cracks have gone out. None. So this could be Wes's Mahjong, but it is early, 50 tiles. But if I want to try to make my hand, I got to throw it.
9 dot. 1 dot.
Phew.
4 crack. North.
Gee, I'm telling you, huh?
2 crack. South. 5 crack. 2 bam.
There's a 2 bam. All right, but I don't have any jokers, so I can't even consider anything. I just have to, like, when this happens, it's like, just go for the gold. But one more green goes out, I have to go for something else anyway. Like, well, we'll see what happens. Can't call it, so. All right, 7 crack. It smells new to me, and it is, but I got to get it out because I could still win.
7 crack. Call. 6 bam.
Yeah. There we go. Very
3
predictable,
bam.
this game. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. This is when you have to make your decisions. Do I switch out? Do I call it? Consider 1, 2, flower 1, 2, 3, and hope I get a joker for the 2 or a joker for the 1 bam, because there's 1 bam out and there's 1 2 bam out. That means I need a joker for those 2, or I hold on. Yeah, this is a toughie because that 1 more green goes out and that bottom hand is done with. Done with. So if I call 1, 2, 3, right now I'm 1, 2, 3 away from Mahjong. If I call the 3, yeah, oh, hand number 1 also needs a 5 bam. That's my concern. And there are no, Linda mentioned, or hand number 1. My concern is there's 1 5 bam out and no others. Is Joe playing 5 bam, 6 bam, 7 crack, 8 crack? There's how many 6 bams out? 3? I don't think so. Chances are he's not playing that. 1 through 5 or, okay, so Linda's got a good point watching from YouTube. I could do line number 1 as well. And if I call the 3 bam, line number 1 uses the 3 bam, and so does line number 5 on the left side. I guess I'm going to do it. I think the chances of me getting the green is very tough. I'm going to call it. Let's see what happens.
Call. 4 crack. 4 dot.
Watch, I get the
7
green. Of course, it's the picking change because I called it, but you know.
4 dot.
Okay, so there's a joker, so that helps a little bit. Now with the 2 greens out, and I have the one, I think the 5. If I do the 5, no, if I do the 5, I can't consider line number 1, so I can't do that. So I'll do the green.
Green. So 7 bam. 1 crack.
I need one more joker, would be
North.
nice.
So south.
We're in the end game now. Now we have
9
to pay
crack.
more attention to what we throw. All right, so 7 dot sounds very fresh to me. It is very fresh. There are none out there. So is Joe playing 7 8 crack 7 dot 8 dot? And take a look. There are no 8 dots out. Okay, I could be given a mahjong. You know, I'm not playing in person and losing all my money. I don't have to go take out a second mortgage, but this 7 dot could be Joe's mahjong. Oh, I got to take a chance. It's still early. I mean, I still have a chance. I don't want to give up yet. So I'm going to throw it. All right. Is it going to be mahjong?
7 dot. Call. So
A call, not a mahjong. But we know he's playing 7 8 7 8. He's 1 away. Chances are he's going to beat me to it.
joker swap. 7 dot.
Wow.
7 crack. Call. 4 dot.
Huh. Look at that. Look at that. 3 jokers. Okay, let's see. 4 cracks. So Agatha's got 7 cracks. So she's playing 6 7 crack 8 9 bam. It looks like 6 7 8 9. We know what Wes is playing. So
4 crack. So flower. 9 crack.
6 7 8 9. We're good with the 7. How come there's only 1 7 out though?
7 bam. 3 crack. Joker swap. Mahjong.
Oh boy, Joe got the joker and had a mahjong. Okay. Sometimes you're going to win them, sometimes you're not, but you do want to get close and you do want to pick wisely and form those hands. So that's really important. Oh, Phyllis, I didn't even see that you said 2 1 bams were out. Okay. I always miss them. I don't know why. I look so carefully. I think sometimes I see the tiles when they're scattered about when you're playing in person better than I do neatly lined up. All right. So Wes was playing 3 6 9 that we knew. 7 8 7 8 for Joe and 6 7 8 9. We figured that for Agatha. So very nice. Let's do it again.
First Charleston.
Okay. Sort by suit. What do we got here? Let's move these babies down. Again, I've got east, west, south, almost the news. We have our pair of 9s and a pair of 6s. Very nice. So I want to build off of those with however I do it. So I might be thinking 6 7 8 9 with 2 suits. 3 6 9 any which way. Right now we don't know. I really do love that bottom concealed hand. What if I collect these and just see if we get any more? All right, so in this particular case, I'm not going to choose between even or odds because I could easily work something out with a run with these numbers. Because with the runs, you want to think in terms of numbers before and after the number that work out so that you're going to collect. So I think, I don't know that the 7 would work for me at all with any of the runs. 6, 7, 6, 7, it probably wouldn't. So I'm not going to keep it, but I'm going to break this up and I'm going to do this right now. And see if anything else. Oh God, I'm getting all these evens, but I did get another, I got an 8. So that would be my consecutive numbers for that second hand. I mean, for the second hand, for the concealed hand, bottom winds and dragons concealed hand. So if I'm going to go for that, wait a minute, I still have this I could get rid of. So it's a nice pass right there. Do I dare do something like that? Or do I just go for news 8, 9, which is fun? I kind of want to keep these because I may get 5, 6 or 6, 7. And it might give me better options. I'm going to do it. This is a pretty pass. If Joe is playing like numbers with 4s, oh boy, I'm giving him a gift, but I'm doing it. Okay, what do we got? We got another 9. And remember when I talked about the run 6, 7, bam, 8, 9 dot? That's very pretty right there. But I also like this hand. Could use that anywhere. For a north, for the 8. I'm gonna go for it. I mean, the tiles kind of speak to me and I can't not do it. So I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm doing my first left. And let's see. 6. Oh boy. I got to continue, of
Charleston.
course. All right. I'm kind of locked into this now. I just have to hope I get some tiles. Oh, look at that. I don't need the east. So I can get rid of these. So this is really being set very nicely, and we're not even done with the Charleston. I may get one more tile in, and that would make me extremely happy. Nope, didn't get it. See, I'd love these runs to have been more in the middle somewhere and not at the end, so I could have kept more, collected more of the run for possibilities, but I don't have that opportunity. So
Courtesy pass.
all righty. I guess I got those back again. So I guess I'll just do 3.
So,
Well, that was a nice try, but look at the end of the Charleston, only 3 tiles that I can discard right now. Not bad.
9 bam.
All right. I don't need that, but I'm going to hold it for a little bit.
3 bam. So,
Just in case someone throws one and somebody calls it and puts up a joker, I can grab the joker.
6 dot. 1 dot.
As we saw, you don't want to hold them too long.
7 dot. 3 crack. 4 crack. 7 bam.
Okay, I'm just going to get out
2
tiles
crack.
that are,
North.
oh, there's one north.
5 dot. Call. 9 crack. 7 bam. 4 dot.
All right, I'll hold that since it's a pair for a little bit.
4 bam. West.
Don't need that
9
anyway
crack.
for that hand.
4 dot. 3 dot. 7 dot. 4 bam. 6 crack.
Too bad.
4 bam.
Nobody
5
called.
bam. 9 bam. 1 bam.
All right.
Red. Call. East.
We have a joker swap with the red.
North.
Another north. Oh, yucky.
4 dot. 3 bam.
I'm not
4
picking
pack.
jokers tonight, that's for sure.
So.
No, no, no.
7 crack. Mahjong.
Oh my. Well, I guess I'm happy that it was early. That was early, 5, 6, 7, and I gave the 7, although I would have not known that. So don't beat yourself up if you don't know. 2s and 8s with the opposite dragons for Joe. And Agatha was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Consecutive run line 1. Okay. Not close at all. All right, good try, but not my
First
night. So
Charleston.
let's see if we can get a Mahjong tonight. All right, let's start with our pair here, which is the 6. And we'll work off of the 6. Let me move this guy down. So 6, 7, and of course we have 6, 7 and the green, which is a hand under consecutive run. I'm going to keep, I'll keep all of the dragons just in case I get more 6s. I could maybe switch into like numbers, second hand. You never know. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep anything in that I can within the run area, 5, 6, 7, 8 as well. See what happens. Of course, I didn't get any 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm not going to change anything right now. There's nothing that I see that I really want to change. I'm going to continue on. Okay, I got a green. I got another 8 now. So now I have a potential of 6, 7, 8 mixed suit run. I have a potential of 6, 7 with the greens. So mixed suit run, 5th hand down under consecutive run on the right side, or the 3rd hand down. Potential there. So that's looking like it's going to be nice right now. I think I need to, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7. Okay, so I can get rid of 3. I think I'll do, doesn't really matter right now, but I'll do those 3. Okay, now I have another hand that's come into play. I have 6, 7, 8, 9. Second hand on the right side. Pung Kong, Pung Kong. And so I have to continue.
Second Charleston.
And I do have tiles to pass. Nothing here came in that I'd want to keep. Nothing here came in.
Courtesy pass.
And nothing still that would give me anything I'd want to keep here. So 1, 2, 3.
So.
And nothing else came in. So we'll see. I've got several things under consecutive run that I could do. Once we run out of discards, we'll figure it out. I'll get rid of the wind first.
2 crack.
See, that's why you do that. Because she may have had to break up something and pass the east. And she picked one from what she could call, which was smart. That's what you want to do. All right, let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7. I don't think I'm going to need that, but I can get rid of
3
some other
crack.
tiles first.
Flower. So. 1 dot.
Okay, this is all in the run family right now. I'm just
2
going to
bam.
keep it all
Yes.
in there until I have to choose. 6,
3
7,
bam.
8, 9, all which ways. So
1 crack.
you know, matter of fact, 6, 7, 6, 7, you know, I love to play the singles and pairs when I have no jokers, but
1 crack. 4 dot.
so you see, I have all these 6, 7, 8, 9s. I'm going to have to break it down very
3 dot.
quickly and make a decision. So
6 crack. 3 dot. 4 bam. 5 dot. 9 bam.
all right, joker time. All righty, we got to make our decision here. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9. Always nice hand to play, but I don't need the flower if I do that. 6, 7 with the matching dragons. This one I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other one 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus the joker for both hands, or mixed suit run 6, 7, 8. Six, 7, 8, and 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I need 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to keep all of this here, and I could play the second hand on the right side, 6 bam, 7 bam, 8 dot, 9 dot. The third hand down, flowers, 6 bam, 7 bam with the greens, or the mixed suit run, fifth hand down on the right side. So I am going to vote, or what about 6 flowers, 6, 7, 8, 8? Ooh, that's another nice one. Second hand from the bottom, 6, 7, 8, 8. Ooh, okay, so I got to keep the 8. You see how powerful it is when you know all the hands? Oh my goodness, so powerful. 7, 8, 7, 8 is not really as strong there, so I'm not going to worry about it. But the 6 is what I'm going to get rid of first.
6.
Oh, and I'm looking at
7
YouTube,
dot.
and Linda said flower 6, 7, 8, 8, a possibility. See, great things. Great minds think alike. I can't call this and commit to anything at this point, so it's going to be an
5
ignore.
Green.
There's one green. Would not commit to that hand at this point just because I have a joker and just lock myself in. No way. Way too early to do that. Another joker just came in. So let me see. 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 8. It looks like the 7 is safe to go. And I still will be able to keep track of all of those other hands. Oh.
7 dot. 3 bam. 4 crack. 1 crack.
Boy, this game does stretch your brain,
3 dot.
like to the
4
max.
bam. 7 crack.
Okay, so there's a 7 crack. And if I were considering a mixed suit run, I would not put 2 jokers up, my only 2 jokers up with those 7s, and get my hand like that would be it. I'd be having to do that hand. This is too early. And that's one of the hard things about newer players, because they're anxious to call and it's exciting. And it's like, well, I can do it. Well, you can, but does it make sense? It does not make sense. Not in this situation. So goodbye.
8 bam. Call. 2 bam.
All right, we've got a couple of jokers. Maybe I'll get one.
9 bam. Joker swap. Green.
All right, there's the 4th green, which means that that hand is just gone down to the bottom of the rung. So I'm going to put this here for now. I'm going to put this here as well, because that maybe is down at the bottom of the rung. So my next discards are going to be my greens, probably. All right. Don't need that. It's not out, meaning I got to get it
1
out.
bam. 1 bam. 1 crack. East. South. North. 1 bam. Red.
I started the 1 bam thing and everybody
Call.
threw.
South. 5 dot. North. 6 dot. 2 dot. 5 dot. 2 dot. 4 bam. 1 dot.
All right, so I am going to, there are no, oh, there's one out. There's 1 7 crack out. That's right. That's why we didn't want to commit to that one when it came up. Okay, let's see what happens here.
4 crack. 2 bam. 2 dot. 9 bam. north, 9 dot,
Wow, 9 dot. So I'm getting in a lot of tiles challenging me to want to call 6, 7, 8, 9 and put up all my jokers. Not ready yet. Not ready.
6 dot,
I
2
I
bound,
need another tile or two.
west, south, 3 crack, so 1 dot, 2 crack, 4 crack, 3 crack,
Wow. Nuts. I don't need that at all. 6, 7, 8, 8, 6, 7. Nope. Oh, I do not need that.
6 crack, call, west,
Oh, God, good reason to get that out. Thank you.
3 bam,
Okay, so now we have one more tile here. I'll start with the jokers.
green, 3 crack, joker swap, Mahjong,
My competitors are extremely tough tonight. Whoa. Okay, an hour in and how many Mahjongs? 3? Did we play 3 games or 4? Anybody remember? A nice try. Well, you see how many options we had here. Just being able to keep that flexibility gives you so many more options. Yeah, I didn't get the joker swaps. I didn't pick as many tiles in as I wanted to, but lots of possibilities and potential. And then Wes was playing 5, 6, 7, 8, line 2 consecutive run. Agata was playing Winds and Dragons line 2, east-west with the run, 7, 8, 9. And he needed a pair of 8s. I had 1 8, and how many were out? I forgot. 1 or none? I don't see any out. Well, he could have still gotten that hand, but he was too far away. Let's try it again.
first Charleston,
Oh, look at all the jokers. And I only have 1 multiple right here. Linda wants me to click the leaderboard to see the current score for all the games I've played. The pink button to the left of the start button. The pink button to the left of the start. Where's the start button? Oh, I'd have to do that before I started. All right, well, I'll try it next time. Okay. Anyway, so we have our 7s, and that's our only multiple right now. Again, we just got to build off of that if it makes sense. Let's see what happens. We're going to keep 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 5, 6, 7. We're going to keep all that. 4, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, even the 4 we could keep. I don't see any reason why I'm going to keep this north and south, so I'm going to break this up here. I almost rather do like numbers than the 2 for 2023. So I think I'm going to pass that. I have a 7. Oh, here we go again with our collecting our lovely run numbers here. But that's the way you do it. Got to have a system. A green. Oh my goodness. This time I don't have any flowers, but might keep that green for a little bit. Let's see. We'll do this. Although 5 is in that run family, so I don't know if I want to get rid of the 5. 5, 6, 7, 7. There's a lot of hands. 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a lot that I could do with that. So I think I'm going to get rid of the 4. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7. I got to
Second
continue, of
Charleston.
course. I've got to continue. Let's see, I'll do this, this, and this. All right, I got another 7. Wow. 7, 7, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my God. I don't think I'm going to keep the green. I'm going to do this. I don't like to do that, but I'm doing it. Okay, so I have another 7. I have another 5. Do I need to figure it out right now? Not necessarily, but I've got some pretty good options here. I could play around with some of the hands. 5, 6, 7, 7, but that requires flowers. So I would have to hope to get flowers. I also have, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that gets me away further. 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's not great either. Well, I know I'm going to get rid of that. Let me see. 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, 7, 8. This. I have like numbers with 7s are very pretty as well. I think I'll do this. 5, 6, 7, 7. Yeah, I think I'll do this and this. Let's see if I get
Courtesy
something
pass.
in. I got an 8 in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oof. 5, 6, 7, 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. Like numbers. I think I'm gonna do. I don't know if I want to get rid of the 6 either. 5, 6, maybe the 5. 5, 7. Oh my God, I can even think of 5, 7, 7, 9 if I wanted to. Whoa, I'm going to do 3 and see. Maybe I'll get in one more tile. No, nada. All right.
North. 1 dot. Flower. Flower.
The Mahjong gods are not on my side tonight.
1 crack. 9 crack. 6 dot. 7 crack.
Can't commit to 5, 6, 7, 7. Second hand from the bottom. Too early. It's just too early. So unfortunately, I got to say goodbye. Another 7. Oh my
2 dot.
goodness.
1 crack. South. South. 3 dot. 1 bam. North. 6 crack.
I like that. Like numbers is really looking nice.
5 dot call. 9 bam.
All right, we have a 5 dot available for Joker exchange. Oh, we have a Joker. That's nice.
3 crack. So
don't have to make any decisions
5
yet,
crack.
but we've got like numbers with 7s. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, but we have an extra 7 for that. Yeah, we need flowers desperately.
Green.
6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, don't need that. Unless I do 5, 7, 7, 9. Oh my God. I think I passed a 9 dot. 5, 7, 7, 9, but then I only need 3 as well. There. Do I need this 6, 7? Do I need this 6? Let's see. 5, 6, 7 for a mixed suit run. Oh, did I pass a 9 dot? Does anybody remember? I think I did. For some reason, I think I did, but I'm going to do the 6. 5, 6, 7, 7. I'm just trying to keep track. 6, 7 of
6
what
crack.
I'm doing.
3 bam. 3 crack. North.
Oh, now this way, but that's not going to help me at all.
5 dot.
Oh,
1
it's
dot.
my joker. Oh my God, I just
5 crack.
missed my joker, you guys.
9 dot.
I wish that like you could be like, hit a buzzer, you know, and say, don't. There's a 9 dot. I missed a joker. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm gonna abandon that 9 dot
9
idea.
dot. 3 dot.
All right, so like numbers, oh my God, that would have been past the 9 crack. Oh, okay, Carol remembers. I passed the 9
4
crack,
crack.
not the 9 dot. Can't
8
believe I
down.
missed the joker though.
Call.
I
9
hate
call.
when I do that.
South. 1 crack.
All right, so it really is looking
1 crack.
like numbers are really good, but I definitely need either 5, 6 bam, a 7, 8 dot, or 5, 6, 7, 7. Regardless, I need flowers.
Green. 9 crack.
Look at that. I get a 9 bam, a 9 dot again.
9 dot. 8 dot. East. East.
Don't need
9
it.
bam. Red. West. So.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm not picking them.
Green. 9 crack. So. 5 crack.
Okay, I got a 5. 5, 6, 7, 8 is a little bit better. Now I have to make a decision. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm so weak because where I need my Kongs, look at that, so weak. It's terribly weak. 5, 6, 7, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, and like numbers. It's a toss-up, really. Here I need 1, 2 tiles here to call the 6 bam. If they're even out there and nobody's playing them. I need 1 8 dot is out already. So I need a joker right away to cover that to be able to call it. So I actually need 2 to cover that as well. And 1 has to be a joker. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I need a vote. Come on, help me out, guys. Like numbers or 5, 6, 7, 8 or 5, 6, 7, 7. Nah, that one doesn't even make sense. What'd you say, honey? Like numbers he likes? Okay. I mean, it is nice. I have my pairs covered. I just need jokers or flowers. I mean, it looks like that's what's going to happen. Oh, just not pretty. Okay, here we go.
8 dot. 8 crack. Call. So. 8 dot.
Oh, okay. I couldn't have called that. There would have been 1 more out. So
3 bam. Call. 6 bam.
I'm like really nervous about missing a joker again. I never miss them, but well, Phyllis is going to say, yes, you have. I've seen you miss them.
Red.
She's laughing.
3 crack. Flower.
She's also seen me discard a tile I'm supposed to keep. Oh my goodness, a flower.
East. West. Joker swap. 9 bam.
Not fair at all, you guys.
2 dot.
Stop whining, Debbie. You don't need to whine. My husband's laughing. Okay. 4 bams have not gone out. All right, we're at 36 tiles. We're heading into the end game. I am miles away, but it's still early where I can get rid of this 4 bam.
4 bam. Red. 1 dot. 5 bam.
1 flower. 6 bam is definitely gotta
6
go.
bam. 2.1 bam.
See, I don't mind, this is not the worst position to be in going into the end game, having all 3 5 bams here, because now those are really safety tiles. So I kind of like that. Wouldn't it be nice if somebody needed them and then they put them up with jokers?
6 bam.
We've had that happen before. 2 bam. 2 bam sounds new. Oh my. None out. I'll get it out.
2 bam. Mahjong.
Oh, I gave Mahjong 3 times tonight. 3. Oh my God. All right. Well, it's not about winning as much as it is about making sure that you know how to switch hands, to form the hands and all. But yeah, winning is nice, and you will win more if you keep your flexibility and your options open. This is a lot of luck. So if you're not picking the tiles in, which obviously I wasn't getting the joker exchanges, you're not going to win. So luck does definitely come into play. But as I always say, the more you know about the card, forming hands, switching hands, the more strategy you bring into the game, you will definitely help lessen that luck field a bit for you. All right, let's see. Wes was playing 2, 4, 6, 8, line 1. He was playing with Agatha's tiles here. And Joe was playing 2, 4, 6, 8, line 1, 2. Oh, look at that. 2, 3, 4, 5 for the winner. All right, we're going to try.
First Charleston.
I'm not going to feel defeated yet. I'm not going to even feel defeated later. Oh, please hit. Oh. Carol, who are you saying please hit the thumbs up? I don't know. Here? I don't know. Okay. Do I have any multiples? I have a multiple of Norse and 2 dragons. So I have a green and a soap. Do I want to see if I get in any other wins and play north-south with the greens maybe? Or some other variation thereof? Maybe I'll keep the 2 and the 3, 2, 2, 0, 2, 3. And those also play with the dragons. I don't know. Maybe we'll go that way and see what happens. What else would I keep here? Oh, Linda, no, Carol said, please hit the thumbs up. So I didn't know what Carol meant, but I'll look at the leaderboard. I should have done it before. Okay, so if I keep the 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 area, keep an eye on 2, 0, 2, 3, maybe something in wins and dragons. Then I will give up, mix this up here. This is nice. These are nice. Nice pass, but I'm going to do it anyway. If I kept all those 7s and 9s, I would have had a lot of 7s and 9s. Ooh. Maybe I need to consider that instead of what I'm thinking. So I could always possibly get them back. So I think I'm going to switch gears. I'm still going to keep track of 2023 though. I'm doing this. Oh, now I get all evens. That's hysterical. That is really not too funny. Let's see. 5, 6, 5, 7, 9. I think I'm going to still stay and try to see if I can get back some of those 5, 7, 9s. I did. All right, let's see. We got those back. So we got to continue. All right, so now we're in the 5, 7, 9 family. And I don't think the 2023 is going to happen based on what I'm getting. But I will keep this because I do know that and I'll keep the green too in case I need it in the 5, 7, 9, depending on which way I go. So I'll go ahead and get rid of this. Nothing else. And a red. Maybe I'll keep that too. And I got another 7. Now I have 1 and 3. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. 5, 7, 9, 1, 3. Wow. That is keep that 5 for 5, 7, 9, maybe. 1, 3, 5. All right, 5, 7, green. I need to keep the green. All right, so let's break it down. 5 crack, 7 crack, 7 dot, 9 dot. Pun Kwong. Second hand down under 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 on the right side. 5, 7 greens, 7, 9. Fifth hand down on the right side. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I need the pair of 1s and 9s. Flower 5, 7, 9 with the red. Fourth hand down. I could do this and keep everything else. But then again, I don't want to do that either, because I could also do flowers 5, 7, 9, 9. Third hand from the bottom. I don't want to get rid of that either. So do I do 1 and just hold everything? Or forget about the tough one, which is going to be the 1 through. I would tend to want to do this to maximize my potential, because I've got some much safer things here than that. So I think I'm going to do that.
Courtesy pass.
Got this back. Or no, I didn't have that, did I? I'll keep the 7. I'll do 2. Lots of 5, 7, 9 stuff going on here. Lots and lots of it. So we'll just see what happens.
3 bam. Flower.
Of course, I need help. Well, for sure.
2 dot.
So
3
now
crack.
I've run out of discards. So once I get something to fill something in,
North.
then I got to break it down and start figuring out what I'm going to keep.
East. 4 crack. South. Call. 3 bam.
A call already. Okay. All right. So now we've got to break it down here. All righty. Flower 5, 7, 9 dragon. Got the hardest part with the 7s, and we still need the pair, the flower and the red. A little bit is there, not bad. Then 5, 7 dragon, opposite dragon, 7, 9 dot leaves out those very pretty 9 cracks, unless we get a 5 and 7 dot on this end, which is a possibility. 5, 7, let's see, 5, 7, 9, 9. Oh, wrong numbers. Like I'd have to do it this way to make it make sense. Flowers 5, 7, 9, and 9. That is the third hand from the bottom on the right side. Woo! I'm thinking 5, 7. What about mixed soup? 5, 7, 9. 5, 7, 9. Oh my God, I need everything. Do I need the 9 bam. I need it if I do 5, 7. No, I don't need it. Because if I were to do 5, 7, 9, 9, it would be 5, 7 bams and 9 cracks and 9 dots. So I think I can get rid of the 9 bam and still have
9
lots of
bam,
options.
flower, 3 dot,
Oh,
red,
decisions. Of course, you can't take this much time, you know, in person, you have to make quicker decisions, but I'm talking it out for you guys.
2
So
dot, 6 bam, 4 dot, 5 bam,
there's a 5 bam. That helps me make
9
decisions
dot,
in the future
5
when
dot,
my tiles go out. So,
5 crack,
all right, there's a 5 crack, no jokers, can't call it. Nothing I can
8
do.
bam,
There's a red. So now I have 1, 2 of the pairs covered there. All right, so we'll keep flower, 5, 7, 9 in the reds. We'll keep 5, 7 in case we have to pop into 5, 7 bam, 7, 9 crack. And let's see, 5, 7, 9, 9. 5, 7. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the green.
green, call, 7 crack,
Good reason to get rid of the green, you guys. Oh, okay. So for 5, 7, 9 dragon, 4th hand down on the right side, I don't need that tile. I only need a pair. For anything else, I would need it, but I'm too weak with everything, with no jokers. Ignore.
2 bam, 7 dot, call, 4 dot,
Oh, well, lovely. Isn't that lovely?
6 bam,
Okay. Joe, may I have your joker, please? Because I'm not letting this one go.
joker swap,
All right. So we're still going to have 5, 7 bam, 7, 9 crack as our backup if we needed it. We need the flower pair for sure. We'll go ahead and get rid of the soap.
so 8 crack, 6 crack, joker swap, 4 bam,
Okay. We need to get that out. It's not out and we need to get it out.
8 dot, call, 1 crack,
That's why we get it out.
8 bam,
If you hold on to it for round and round and round, you're going to give Mahjong. So you'd rather have them call. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. No.
6 crack, 1 dot, south, 4 crack,
Okay. 6, 7.
6 bam, 1 crack, west, east,
Ooh, so Joe is playing 6, 7, 8, 9, possibly in 1 or 2 suits, or 7. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9. It looks like, or 5 through 9.
6 dot, red, west, 8 bam,
4 dot.
4 dot, east,
Or maybe I need to get that 9 out next, in case
6
he
crack,
needs it.
8 bam,
I'm going to get it out right now.
9 dot, call, 7
Yeah.
bam,
Here goes a 7 bam for that 5, 7, 7, 9 backup.
8 dot,
We don't even need it, except for if we did 5, 7, 7, 9. All right, so I can get rid of the 9 bam.
9 bam,
I'll hold on
8
to that
crack,
for a little bit here.
5 bam,
There goes another 5 bam. Oh my goodness, let me think here. Was it the 5 that went out? No, the 7 went out. 5, 7, 7, 9. There's one more 7 crack left, which I could call. I could call the 9 crack. If I call the 5 crack, 5 bam, then I'm so weak on that 7 bam. I just can't do it. It just doesn't make sense. I'm too good here. So I'm gonna ignore. I would rather if I had a couple of jokers, it would be nice. I could make a better decision, but
5 crack.
oh my goodness, another 5 crack.
1 dot. 3 dot. 5 dot. 9 crack.
I think I'm gonna call this, even though, because if I did switch out to 5, 7, 7, 9 and got a bunch of jokers to do that, I need the Kong of 9s regardless of which hand. So I'm gonna call that for a Kong.
Call.
Maybe it'll change. Oh, but if I change out, I have to I gotta discard something no matter what, so I can't keep that back up. So yeah, I can get rid of the 7 crack. Yes, good. 5, 7, 7. Okay, good. Whew.
7 crack. 5 crack.
Another 5 crack. Now I need all jokers.
5 dot. 2 crack. 2 crack. 3 dot. 1 dot.
And since all those went out, that's the safest of all. That's 5. We're almost in the last wall, 36 tiles left.
East.
All right, there's a flower. Now I need to pick 2 jokers, okay? I mean, literally, we need to pick 2 jokers.
7 bam. 3 dot. 9 bam. West. 2 dot. Flower. 3 crack. 2 dot.
4 crack. How many went out? 4 crack, 1 here. Is that the 2 here? All right, I'm gonna do it.
4 crack. 3 crack. Mahjong.
I didn't give it though. 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Hand was coming in nice. Agnes, did you just say leaderboard because you want me to look at the leaderboard? Okay, so leaderboard, yeah. You really want to embarrass me? But I've been up at the top many times, but okay, what are we looking at? Is that what I'm looking at? That I have a minus 40? No wins? I'm not proud of that one. Okay. Oh, these bots are tough competitors. Okay, we're going to start again.
First Charleston.
I don't know why I have a really good feeling about this hand. Could it be because I'm starting with 2 jokers? Woo, maybe. All right, 2 jokers, no other multiples. So let me see if sorting them in evens and odds looks like anything good. 2, 4, 6, 8, but I also have 3, 6, 9, but more 2, 4, 6, 8 for sure. And 2023, I really like actually because of the soap and the fact that one of the hands uses the dragon. So I really like 2023. Now, if I'm going to keep 2023, then I'm going to keep my 6s and 9s. And I'm going to pass a beautiful pass here. I like to be more defensive, but at least I'm mixing up the soups. Does that make any sense? Not really. Oh, wow. Look at this. Okay. Let's look at 2023 third hand down, which I so happen to have some nice tiles toward right now. We have to have a 2 there, or who knows, maybe I'll get something else in. That is almost the hand that I would end up playing. Now, if I end up playing having to switch out from that, because I don't get that single 2, my next option would be the first hand, which is safer because it's a pung kong. And then I have to get rid of one of these 3s. So can't keep them all. I'm doing that. Nothing came in that I would want to keep. So goodbye. Still nothing. That bottom concealed hand with all my dragons is not going to make,
Second
does not
Charleston.
make sense, so. Oh, God, I almost got rid of that. Okay, so 2023, and there's the hand. I don't usually have a hand so well formed. But I could call the green, I could call the red. I need one more tile to cover the flower. Wow. Okay. Give me
Courtesy pad.
one more tile. Nope. Okay, so
5 crack.
this is again ending up with only 4 tiles away from a Mahjong at the end of the Charleston's pretty decent. Am I gonna make this hand or not? Let's see what happens.
3 crack.
I think I am gonna make this hand.
4 bam. Flower.
I'm gonna call that baby because even though I don't want to put up a joker in a flower, I can call everything else and I'm very well set. So I'm gonna do it.
Call. 6 bam. 9 bam.
Watch how quickly that joker goes.
Joker swap.
Told you.
3 dot. Call. 5 bam.
3 dot available. All right, I don't need it. I'm just gonna, I don't need it at all actually, so I don't even know why I would even bother considering it. So we'll get it out.
So 1 bam. 6 dot. 5 bam. North. 9 crack. Call. 9 bam.
Oh man. What is she playing? 369, 3669? Probably. First hand.
So 2 crack. 6 crack.
Maybe.
Green.
Okay, we're gonna call the green for a pung.
Call. 7 dot. East.
A joker or a red will get me Mahjong. I
Three
deserve
bam.
one Mahjong tonight.
West. 8 dot. North. 6 bam. East. 2 crack. 9 bam. 2 dot. 4 dot. 1 dot. Red.
Okay, there we go.
Mahjong.
One Mahjong. Okay, Carol, thank you for clarifying about the thumbs up. I appreciate that. I love that. One Mahjong tonight. Woohoo! Let's look and see. Look at that. I gained some points. All righty, one more game, okay?
First Charleston.
Ooh, no jokers and no multiples. So let me sort in suit and see how that looks. I mean, sort in odds and evens. Well, I'll tell you. Certainly not that pretty a hand, is it? But it's, what about we go for the singles and pairs line 1, since I don't have any jokers? What do I have to lose unless something great starts happening? Let's get rid of, let's keep all of the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9s. We're just going to be collecting those tiles and see what happens. Okay, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. We'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this. Let's keep, wow, it's either way, doesn't matter whether I keep this one or this one. 5, 7, 7, 9. Oh, I guess, or maybe I'll do the green. But then again, flowers 5, 7, 9 with the green. Do I want to even go there again? All right, I'll get rid of this one this time. Oh, would you figure it? I get the, maybe I'll get it back. Maybe I'll get it back. All right, I'm going to go with, I'm going to get rid of this. Because that's a tough hand with the flowers anyway, so. All right, now I have a 3, 5, 7. And I have a 1, 5, 9. If I get back that other 1, I'm coming in nice for that singles and pairs hand. Okay, let's see. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 1, 3, 5. So I'm going to continue. And why not try it? If you don't have jokers, I've got that whole first grouping.
Charleston stop, courtesy pass.
Oh, you're kidding me. I got to do 3 because I got to see if I get that 1 back. I got to do 3.
East.
I did not get it back. Bummer, bummer. But I do have a lot towards 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and 1 suit there as a backup. So let's see what we get. And we have the 1s and the 9s. So that's good. So we'll hold these. And now I should have gotten, I don't even want to say what I should have kept.
7 dot, flower. 5 dot, north, call. 6 bam.
Who kept my 1 crack?
6 crack. 2 bam. 4 dot,
Okay,
8 bam.
let's see what happens.
5 crack. 8 bam.
Don't need the 2 of those. So I'm going to get rid of that. Or do I want to get rid of the 5, 7, or the 9 bam? Let's see. I'll get rid of
5
5.
crack. Green. 6 dot. 6 bam. 6 crack. 8 dot. 3 dot. 7 bam.
Here's a 7 bam. 1, 3, I need 1 good tile. I need 1 good tile here. And I call the 7. I have the 9s. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. I'm chickening out from the singles and pairs hand. I'm going to call it. Line 1, 1 through 9 wasn't even what I was going for.
Call.
All righty.
9 crack.
Now the 1
6
crack
bam.
somebody kept, and I want to hold it for a little bit, see if somebody else discards 1 and then they call it with a joker. But I won't hold it
8 dot.
too long.
8 bam. 8
Of
crack.
course, we don't need
9
that
dot.
9.
1 crack.
There it is. Oh, maybe.
5 crack.
Okay, 2.
2 bam. 8 crack. Red. Call. 1 bam. 5 dot. 8 dot. 4 bam. 1 crack.
Okay, I guess the 1 cracks were not needed.
4 dot. 6 bam. West. Green. East. 4 dot. West. So. West. 9 crack. 9 dot. East. 7 crack. 2 crack. Call. 4 bam.
No jokers there.
8 crack. South. Call. 3 crack.
Figured that was going to happen.
North. 1 dot. 6 crack. 1 dot. 7 crack. West. 3 dot. Flower. Call. 3 dot.
No jokers up there. Of
9 crack.
course, I don't need that. I will get rid of the 5 crack.
5 crack. Mahjong.
Well, I didn't give it, thank God. North, south, 5, 6, 7. That was very quick. And not one joker in my hand. And there's still 4 in the wall. Wow, that's crazy. All right, that was quick. I'm going to do one more since that was so quick, okay?
First Charleston.
Oh, another big joker hand. Look at that. Oh, but look at how cool this one is. I have a pung of 2 cracks. Wow. And I have a pair of 5s. So what would fill in there? 2, 3 crack, 4, 5 dot would be very pretty. If I could make that happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. I don't need all those though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have like numbers with 5s, but it doesn't work out with 2s. What else could I keep here? I mean, I don't want to get rid of this. I've had situations where my tiles have come in and I've had to get rid of an entire pung. All right, so I don't think I need this at all. I don't need this. And I don't think I need this. So let's see what happens here. If I get anything in to help me, I got another 5. Oh God, that's what's going to happen here. I'm going to end up, I have a feeling I'm going to end up getting rid of those 2s. Ooh, and if so, I have got to break them up. It's a weird situation when that happens because I don't want to get stuck having to pass a pair. So I have got to be very careful here. So I think I'm going to end up breaking it up right now. South, 2, and a 7. Okay. I will keep the 6 in case I get 5, 6, 5, 6. Both 6s. Those I will keep. That makes more sense to me. Okay, now I'm on a first left. I'm going to have to break this up again because I do want to still keep those. Now I've got two cracks out there. Ooh, ooh. Okay, continue.
Second Charleston.
We can go this, this, and this. And I could keep the 4 in case I get 4, 5, 4, 5 instead of 5, 6, 5, 6. I have a pair of 2s again. Wow, look at that. Look at that. That's the wrong 4 for me. I would have wanted a 4 dot, not that. Okay, so I'm going to do these 3.
Courtesy pass.
Nada, nada, nada. Nobody wanted any of those tiles. Oh, 2. Okay. All righty, here we go. Fun, fun.
1 crack. 1 dot. Flower. Flower.
Maybe I'll play singles and pairs 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. Who knows?
1 bam. 1 bam. Flower. 4 bam. 8 dot. 8 bam. Flower. Flower.
I don't need, if I'm keeping this for like numbers, the 5s and I don't need 2. And I don't think I'm going to end up going with anything with the red. So we're going to get rid of that.
Red. 6 dot.
There's a 6 dot if I were doing 5, 6, 5, 6.
1 dot. 3 bam. West, call, 2 bam.
Another player. I'm telling you, those wins are popular this
5
year.
crack.
There's a 5. I'm not ready to commit to anything. Oh, what a pity.
3 dot. 3 crack. 1 bam. 5 bam.
A 5 bam. That's why you get all those tiles out early.
Green. 6 bam. 3 dot. 7 dot. Call, 4 dot.
7 dot for Joker exchange.
3 bam. 7 crack.
Oh, there's a, I know 1 just went out, but if I leave my options of 4, 5, 4, 5 as well, since that's a pung anyway, talking about third hand from the bottom consecutive run. Oh, this is just
7 crack. 2 dot.
fun.
4 bam.
Mahjong's fun.
6 bam.
It's challenging, but it's fun, isn't it?
9 bam.
So I'm
Green.
just collecting.
1 crack. Green.
All right, got to get that out because Joe's probably going to
East,
call it.
call,
Of
4
course.
dot.
No jokers, can't call.
Red.
There's 1 joker.
2 crack. Call, 1 dot.
Wow, that was a fresh tile and it's good that he called it. Okay. So it looks like 4, 5 crack, 4, 5 dot. There's 1, 4, 5, 4 dot left. And it looks like that's what's going to be happening here with this hand. So I could call the 5 crack if it goes out. I need 1 good cover for the 4. What else do I want to keep just in case? I don't think we're going with any kind of concealed second any like numbers hands at this point. So I'm going to start dumping my dragons.
Red. 1 bam. 9 crack. 2 bam.
Okay, I don't need that. Just looking around.
6 bam. 9 dot. 1 dot. 9 dot.
2 crack.
2 crack. Joker swap. 9 dot. 6 bam. 2 bam.
Don't need that.
7 bam. 8 dot. 4 crack.
Oh, there's the 4 crack. Now, I would call it, but I need it more for the 4 dot right now, since 2 4 dots are out. And so I have to let that go. Because if I want to make 4 5 4 5, I need it to cover that 4 dot. So I'm going to ignore.
3 crack.
2 dot. Agatha, do you need this?
2 dot.
No.
Flower. 3 crack. 2 dot. 9 crack. 2 bam. So.
Okay, there's a 5.
Green. Flower. 4 bam. Flower.
Do you need this one?
3 crack. 9
No.
dot. 2 dot. East.
Okay, let me see what else is out here that I have to get out right away. Are there any 5s out? There's 1 here. I think I'll do the 5.
5 bam. 1 crack. 8 bam. 8 dot.
Okay, 7 7 7s. Let me just see what else is got to get out. The 9 bam has to get out.
9 bam. Call. 3 bam.
Yep.
1 crack. 5 bam.
So Wes is probably playing 7 8 9 mixed suit run or 6 7 8 9. So is this his Mahjong tile? He couldn't call it over here when this 8 went out and there's another 8 out. So is he playing 7 dot 8 crack 9 bam? All right, let's see how many 8 cracks. None. Oh, he's playing 7-8, 7-8-9 mixed suit run. I'm pretty confident.
8 bam, 9 crack. 3 bam,
19 tiles
3
left.
dot. 7 crack, red. West. North. Mahjong.
Wow. So I got to the point where I could call the 4 dot, the 4 crack, and the 5 crack. And 4 cracks were being played by Agata. Let's see what's in the wall, because oh, here's one here. Wes has 1 4 crack too that he was holding. I don't know why would you be holding that? I had no exposures, Wes. Let's see what's in here. 4 dot way down here. And 2 more jokers. That would have been nice too. That could have been me picking. 4. Wow. That's crazy. All right. Well, the hand came in beautiful, so I can't complain. As long as they come in nicely, you play well, that's all that matters. So let me stop sharing. I hope everybody had fun watching. Yeah, Carol says Joe was lucky tonight. Oh my God, Joe was really lucky tonight. Joe, I would like some of your brains, okay? You've got that AI going on here. Yeah. Ellen and Holly, is it? Unmute. Eve joined us. Eve, you can
That was
unmute.
very interesting. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Were you able to follow along with all the switching and changing and keeping track of everything? It's a lot, right?
It is a
Ellen,
lot.
Ellen is a pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. And when you're like Ellen said, she's played in the past, so it's coming back to her.
Right.
When you're brand new, it's a lot, but you have to keep, you know, I tell everybody, keep your options open. Just start with your multiples and just add stuff to it that you think will work out in different areas, because every time a Charleston move comes in, things change. I mean, it always amazes me. I could be playing and keeping track of a couple things, and then a couple of Charleston moves later, I'm playing something totally different. But yeah, it's you know, keep coming. And also, I don't know if you guys, I have on my YouTube channel on MahjCon, MahjCon, a 14 video series, beginner lessons. And now that you've been taking lessons and playing, if you watch this, there's going to be a lot of familiarity and more things that'll help strengthen what you're learning. So that would be a good thing for you guys to watch. It's a lot of meaty stuff.
And what did you say that was again?
It's under the MahjCon YouTube channel, which is M as in Mary, H as in Harry, J as in John, C as in Charlie. I'll put it in, do you know where the meeting chat is? The Zoom?
I don't.
Okay. MahJ, and then C as in Charlie, O as in Oscar, N as in Nancy, MahjCon, like Mahjong and Con.
Yes.
Short. And you go to the YouTube channel, and then you will look for playlists, and under playlists or podcasts, because I put it up as a podcast or a playlist. YouTube lets you do podcasts that are you know, not just audio. And under that playlist, it says beginner Mahjong series, I think is what it's called. Let me look on my thing here.
I think it's a little challenging at first.
It is. It's a tough game. It's not, I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, you know. Let's see. It is, we go to content here. I'll look and see. Yeah, so go to playlist or podcast under the channel, and it's called the Learn American Mahjong Beginner Series. And you could take your time with that. You can pause the video, you know, use your card. I have, hands at the end to figure out what's wrong with the hands and to, some exercises to help strengthen stuff. A lot about the different proper protocols with joker exchanges and different stuff. So yeah, please feel free to.
Could I ask a quick question? I know it's at the very end of your time, but can you suggest a good method for learning the card? I've been playing for a couple of years, and actually I do pretty well. I mean, more senior players are telling me that I'm doing pretty well, but I don't really feel like I have. When you're talking about learning the card, it's like, yeah, you're right. I really should learn the card, and we're about to learn another one. But how do you, when we get the new card?
Okay, so here's where you want to come. I think you came in a little bit late, Eve. So
just a minute, yeah.
My YouTube channel, under any one of the skill building videos, I think under most of the videos, there's a link. If you click on it, you can sign up for I Love Maj for 3 weeks. Under my affiliate code, you get an extra week. So you get 3 weeks instead of 2. You want to come into I Love Maj after you sign up, and you want to go to the exercise room right down here.
Okay.
So here's the exercise room. I'm going to show you. I'm going to demonstrate right now for you. Okay, so take a look. Here's the hand exercise, right? You come in here. You could either go right from 2023 all the way down and through every section in order, or you can pick your own section here and do it that way. Either one is fine. But if you want to learn it, here's each line and you have to make it. So you'll know if you're making a mistake. So let's say this hand, right? The second one, I guess the next hand. Let's say, as a beginner, you forgot and you thought, oh, the one bam is, why isn't it not going down? What? How come I can't do it right now? Click tiles to make the hands. Why is it not working? I am double clicking. It's not working, which is really strange. Let me go out. No, it lets you make the hand wrong and then it tells you it's wrong. So yeah, I'm making line number 2. Let me see if I go out. Let me go out of I Love Maj and go back in. Maybe something's going on with it. Hold on 1 second. Don't look at my messy desktop. And my mouse is acting really weird right now. Yeah, I've never had that happen before, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay, so exercise room, make a hand. I want to go to the second one. Oh, there we go. So I had to go out and in. So let's say you forgot that the one bam is a bird and you thought it was a flower and you did this, right? And then you did that. Whoops, I didn't mean to do 2. And then you did that and you were like, oh, I'll use a joker there, here, here, right? And then you do 2 cracks for the next suit, because 3 colors, 3 suits, right? And then what we're missing are the dots for the next suit. You put a joker in there too. All right, then you hit validate and it's going to go, what? Well, it didn't make a noise, but it said, sorry, invalid hand. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to get out of here and just hit try again. Don't, you figure it out and you're like, what did I do? Oh, that's a bird. Oh, whoops. So it's flowers I need. And you can move them if you want, to put them in order. And you try again. Oh no, it's wrong again. What did I do wrong? Look, it gave a hint. Using a joker for a single or pair. Take that out, put that in. Now let's try it. Yay, we got it. You go through and you use this. It just keep going through each one of the lines throughout the whole card, make one. That's how you learn the hands, because you got them right here in front of you. and you're practicing making them, and you can practice making them in different combinations. Like this line, this hand was very confusing this year to players because it says on the card, any two, what does it say? Any dragons. 2023 can be any suit, and the dragons can be any dragons. Well, what that means is it should have said really should have said any three, 2023, any suit dragons, pungs could be any, any other suits. But they didn't have enough room, or they didn't word it right. So if the 2023 is let's do the flowers if the first set of dragons are, soaps, and you wanted to do 2023 with the matching, you could do that. And then you could do the reds. Okay, congratulations. You could do the, you could do greens, and you can also do 2023 and then reds. So you could do it any which way, whatever suit you use here. The dragons don't have to be the opposite. So if you wanted to do, I want to go out, it's really weird. Yeah, something is kind of, no, I'm not. I'm hitting the 2. I want to get the 2 out, and it's not going out. 2, 0, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. 2, 0, 2, 3. So there, you could do that, even though it matches. So the card shows 3 colors, and what's in parentheses is a little confusing. Some people were thinking, oh, what can I use? Any combination of dragons? Like a green of soap and a red here together? No, because the pungs are matching colors, but you can use any dragons. But this is a wonderful way, because you're going to know when you hit validate, is it, oh, I don't have enough tiles here, so I need one more flower. Right? So that's it. But this is the great, fabulous way to practice. And then let's see what else we have in the exercise room. We also have Charleston practice. And when you do the Charleston practice, you can repeat it over and over again,
Charleston.
so that you could see if you have a different outcome. So, based on what you did, how well did you do with gathering and collecting the tiles, like I was showing you tonight?
Right.
It's challenging. I mean, I could go really slow when I do these Wednesday nights, but I have people that are, all different levels that are watching.
Right. No, this is the first time I'm seeing it. So I'm sure that it's, I mean, I pretty much can keep up, but it does go a little fast. I'm sure if I see it a couple of times, I will get up to speed, and it'll, I'll be able to follow a little more quicker. But I get what you're doing. I mean, I see what you're doing, and I'm going to try to incorporate that into my game, because that's not exactly how I feel like I have to come out of the Charleston with a hand chosen. In fact, I may have made those rookie mistakes where you have to, decide on a hand and just stick to it. Just plow forward and stick to that one hand. And sometimes that's a good idea, and sometimes it's not. I mean, you just have to, look at what you got and how the Charleston is going.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, I always stress this. If you focus on one thing all the time, you're going to Mahjong once in a while. You'll get lucky in Mahjong once in a while, but you want to have much greater chances of making a Mahjong. The bots are tough competitors. You can go in and play against the beginner level. I was playing intermediate level, so they won't Mahjong as quickly. But there are some nights I've Mahjonged every single time, and I just have tons of jokers. And
right.
So if you end up at the end of the game, regardless of who makes a mahjong, and you look at your hand and you're like, wow, I was only 1 or 2 away, then you know you made good decisions. That's one of the key things.
In my actual play, when I have a hand, if I don't maj, but I have a hand in front of me that I was working on, like a good hand, I feel like I accomplished something.
Yeah.
If I spend the game flailing around, I feel like I'm really failing. I mean, it's like I just blew it.
Exactly, Eva. And that's the thing. You will not flail around ever if you have a system like I follow tonight.
Right.
It's time to get to the system, but that's why I said you're going to sometimes have some good tiles that come into you and you'll end up forming a good hand that you're focusing on, but that's not going to be the majority. So if you're
Right.
Ending up with like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know where I'm going, that kind of thing, that's when you need to increase your skills. You need to get that system going. What am I doing? Why am I not, I need to know what to collect. And it's not hard. I mean, it is hard in a sense. There are times where, I'm like having to really focus, like, what am I keeping? What am I doing? But that, you get better at it. So even if you kept track of 2 things in the beginning, you worked on 2 different things, you saw 2 different opportunities, that's better than just picking one hand and going for it. Flexibility in this game gives you so much more opportunities to make mahjong.
Okay.
Just keep that in mind and check my things out. I think that will help you a whole lot too.
Okay.
We do. That's like taking lessons, like 14 hours worth of lessons. So
yeah. Okay.
All right.
Debbie, do you
Sounds
do this
good.
every week?
Wednesday night, I'm here.
Every Wednesday night? The same Zoom number?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
great. Thank you.
Every Wednesday night. Yeah. And for me, it's not about me winning every game, because the lessons are informing the hands and changing the hands when you have to change the hands, and talking through which hand makes more sense. Am I going to go with that one because I need a couple of pairs and I might go dead, or am I going to, go for a little bit of an easier one? Also, not calling. I mean, how many times I could have called a tile, but I let it go because it wasn't the right time. It was too early. It didn't make sense for me to lock myself in. So,
that's also another interesting strategy, because I tend to play, grab it quick and maj as fast as you can.
Well, you're not going to necessarily maj as fast though if you grab it quickly, because if you lock yourself into something early, you may not be able to, switch out. You want to keep your options open and make sure that you don't, like for instance, I had that one situation where I had 2 jokers and I could have called a flower, right, if it went out. And that would have been early on. And for me to put up 2 jokers with a Kong of flowers is giving a gift to, chances are, I mean, I'm 1 in 4 chance to get the jokers, right? So I'm up against 3 other people that are going to probably get them before me. Three other robots before me. But sometimes you have to make sense, and that takes time. This is not a game that you just learn right away. It's a process, and slowly it'll start coming to you.
Right.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. I enjoy it a lot. I belong to a group that plays weekly.
Good. Excellent.
So,
yeah, well, just keep having fun, and every little bit that you watch and grow, and it's just going to help everything you can do to strengthen your hand.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank
You're welcome, you guys. Well, it was really great spending Wednesday evening with you. I hope you could join in again here every Wednesday night.
Thank
Take care now.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.